Barbara Stanwyck, born Ruby Catherine Stevens on July 16, 1907, in Brooklyn, New York, rose from adversity to become one of Hollywood's most revered stars. Orphaned at a young age after her mother's death and her father's abandonment, Stanwyck faced hardship early on. Raised primarily by her older sister and moving through multiple foster homes, she developed resilience, independence, and determination. These traits would shape her remarkable career. From humble beginnings in vaudeville and stage productions to becoming a celebrated screen actress, her journey embodies the grit and perseverance of early Hollywood, where talent and tenacity were essential for success. Early career. From stage to screen, Stanwyck began performing on stage as a chorus girl in nightclubs and vaudeville, honing her craft in the demanding environment of live entertainment. Her breakthrough came in 1926 with the play The Noose, which earned her critical attention and industry recognition. Hollywood soon beckoned, and she made her film debut in the silent movie Broadway Nights, 1927. Her seamless transition into talkies, a challenge that many silent-era stars could not overcome, highlighted her adaptability. Stanwyck's early work established her as a versatile performer, capable of delivering nuanced performances in both dramatic and lighthearted roles, laying the foundation for a career marked by remarkable range. Rise to stardom, 1930s and 1940s. During the 1930s and 1940s, Barbara Stanwyck became one of Hollywood's most bankable and respected stars. Known for portraying complex, strong-willed women, she effortlessly balanced toughness with vulnerability, captivating audiences with her depth and presence. In Stella Dallas, 1937, she portrayed a working-class mother's sacrifice, earning her first Academy Award nomination. Her comedic talent shone in The Lady Eve, 1941, alongside Henry Fonda, while Double Indemnity, 1944, cemented her as an iconic femme fatale. Throughout this period, Stanwyck demonstrated a rare versatility, navigating melodrama, film noir, and screwball comedy with skill, charisma, and enduring appeal that continues to influence actresses today. Awards and recognition. Despite multiple Academy Award nominations, Stanwyck never won a competitive Oscar. Nevertheless, her career achievements were honored in 1982 when she received an honorary Academy Award for her contribution to cinema. She also found acclaim in television, winning 3 Emmy Awards, notably for her role in The Big Valley, 1965 to 1969, as matriarch Victoria Barkley. Her smooth transition from film to television illustrated her adaptability and foresight in a changing entertainment landscape. Stanwyck's longevity as a performer challenged industry norms about age and gender, proving that talent, resilience, and dedication could sustain a star beyond the typical constraints imposed by Hollywood's ageist standards. Personal life, early struggles, and first marriage. Stanwyck's personal life was often fraught with challenge. She married actor Frank Fay on August 26, 1928, after meeting him in the Broadway play Burlesque. Initially glamorous, the union soon revealed tension. Fay's temperament, alcoholism, and insecurities clashed with Stanwyck's discipline and ambition. In 1932, they adopted a son, Dion, later Anthony Dion Fay, in hopes of creating stability. The adoption, however, did not resolve their marital discord. Their relationship remained strained, leading to divorce on December 30th, 1935. Stanwyck gained full custody of Dion, taking on the responsibilities of single motherhood while sustaining her thriving Hollywood career, a role she approached with the same diligence she applied to her professional work. Relationship with her son. Stanwyck's relationship with her adoptive son, Dion, was complicated. Raised by a mother who was emotionally reserved and demanding, Dion experienced distance and strictness consistent with Stanwyck's own upbringing. Despite her efforts to instill discipline and care, The emotional gap widened as he grew older, culminating in estrangement during adulthood. While her son remained disconnected, Stanwyck continued to prioritize her work, balancing single motherhood with an expanding career. The tension in their relationship reflects the challenges faced by women navigating demanding careers while raising children alone, particularly during a time when societal expectations often limited women's personal choices. Romance with Robert Taylor. After her divorce, Stanwyck found love again with actor Robert Taylor. Their relationship began in 1936 as a studio-arranged pairing, but it evolved into genuine affection. Taylor, 9 years her junior, possessed charm and charisma that complemented Stanwyck's intensity and discipline. Their courtship, lasting 3 years, became a favorite story for the press, admired as a fairy tale romance. On May 14, 1939, they married, solidifying a partnership that balanced public fascination with private connection. Their marriage reflected both emotional and professional synergy, a rare combination in Hollywood. Together, they navigated the pressures of stardom while nurturing a personal bond amidst a high-profile career landscape. Health challenges and smoking habit. Stanwyck's health suffered in later years, partly due to a lifelong smoking habit that began when she was just 9 years old. Influenced by her rough upbringing and the norms of early 20th century show business, her smoking ultimately led to chronic respiratory problems. In 1982, during filming of The Thornbirds, she inhaled excessive smoke from set effects, exacerbating her already fragile lungs. Her exposure triggered severe bronchitis, revealing the long-term consequences of decades of smoking. Despite quitting in her late 70s, the damage to her lungs persisted. Stanwyck's health struggles serve as a stark reminder of how early habits and occupational hazards can impact longevity, even for a woman of exceptional vitality. Later, career and television success. Stanwyck's transition to television was pioneering. She excelled in the medium, winning critical acclaim and multiple Emmys, including for The Big Valley. Her role as Victoria Barkley displayed the same commanding presence she had brought to film, while adapting to the demands of episodic storytelling. She also appeared in miniseries like The Thornbirds, 1983, earning a Golden Globe. Even into her 70s, Stanwyck maintained professional rigor and artistic integrity. Her late career achievements demonstrated that adaptability and talent could overcome industry biases against aging actresses, solidifying her legacy as a performer who could command respect across generations and mediums. Final years and passing. Barbara Stanwyck passed away on January 20th, 1990, at St. John's Health Center in Santa Monica, California. Her death at 82 resulted from congestive heart failure complicated by chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, consequences of decades of smoking. True to her private nature, she declined a funeral or public memorial. Her ashes were scattered over Lone Pine, California, a location tied to her Western film legacy. This final gesture symbolized her connection to the landscapes and themes that permeated both her life and work. Surrounded by trusted friends, she departed quietly, leaving a legacy of strength, resilience, and cinematic artistry that endures. Legacy and impact. Barbara Stanwyck's career remains a benchmark for performers navigating adversity, industry expectations, and personal challenges. Her portrayals of strong, complex women expanded the possibilities for actresses in Hollywood, blending vulnerability with power. From early stage work to iconic films and television, she displayed versatility, discipline, and a commitment to her craft. Despite personal struggles and health setbacks, her enduring professionalism and creativity inspired future generations. Stanwyck's life demonstrates that resilience, talent, and integrity can create an artistic legacy that transcends awards and accolades, offering a model for artists who aspire to balance personal authenticity with public acclaim. Conclusion: a life fully lived. Barbara Stanwyck's journey from orphan child to Hollywood legend embodies courage, perseverance, and artistic brilliance. She overcame personal loss, difficult relationships, and health challenges to leave a body of work that continues to captivate audiences. Her mastery of both film and television, her nuanced portrayals of strong women, and her refusal to conform to societal expectations illustrate a life led on her own terms. Even in death, her final wishes reflected independence and grace. Stanwyck's legacy is not only in her performances, but in the example of a woman who forged her path, inspiring countless others to pursue excellence with resilience and dignity.